As violence explodes in Ukraine, missionaries from an Odessa church are caught in the middle while on a 2-week mission trip. At least 25 people have been killed and hundreds more have been injured after protests in the Eastern European country. But the group from First Baptist Church say they are praying and will continue their plan to teach English.
And despite the risk, dozens of other churches in West Texas send members to foreign countries to minister or serve.
CBS 7's Matt Rist has more on the missionaries in war-torn Ukraine, but also speaks to others who put their lives on the line. Matt?
Jay Tatum, most West Texans who go abroad to serve say they know the risks, and even despite of those risks, they continue to go and to serve. And even in the midst of a warlike environment, they say they're glad to be there.
Images from Kiev, Ukraine, the city where 8 Odessa missionaries are staying, just 2 miles away from the center of the violence.
I mean, there were tanks in the streets and everything that was going on with the, the unrest. They've stayed inside the church where they serve at and where the school is being held at. I think family members are probably praying more now than they have before.
The group is there until next Friday to teach students to read. They say as long as people come, they will continue their mission.
You know, their testimony right now is showing God's selfless love by staying put.
It's not an accident that they're there right now, right in the middle of a revolution, that our people get to be on ground zero right there and get to be a witness for Christ.
About 400 students still came to their reading session today despite the violence. Meantime, back home in Odessa, another church prepares to send missionaries to Africa, where a State Department warning and violence is also a concern.
Any missionary, especially an international missionary, has made up in his mind, I'm going to an unsafe place.
And go they do. This year's trip will mark the 3rd in a row for the church, bringing much needed help to the country.
We don't want to be reckless in what we do, but we also know that Jesus Christ has commanded us to go. To see the joy in a little African boy or a little African girl, or even here in the States, in Texas, or anywhere we go, that's what it's all about.
Harrington has a simple message for the Odessans in the Ukraine.
I know that you go with God's authority and God's protection, and so I just want you to know that your sisters across town, brothers and sisters across town, are praying for you.
Right now it's just after 6 in the morning in the Ukraine. We're told that Odessa church members are safe, but we're not allowed to leave the church overnight. A call for a truce by the Ukrainian president late today could see a reduction in the violence. Live in the studio, Matt Rist, CBS 7 News.